Nashville Flex, good food, good mood, where it's all about having a great time in the kitchen. Back in the 1930s, a man by the name of Thornton Prince was out late one night, well known for his womanizing. Whatever wife he was on at the time decided she had had enough and she was going to make him pay. So when he asked to have his favorite meal cooked when he got home early in the morning, a fried chicken, she went in the cupboard and got out the hottest spices and sauces and made up a concoction and lathered his chicken up in it. Much to her surprise, he loved it. Ended up opening up a chicken restaurant, and today it's known around the world as Nashville Hot Chicken. Recently I got to travel to Nashville and experienced it firsthand, and I loved it so much, I'm going to show you how to make it. Are you ready to cook? Then let's go!
Flavor Flex. Good food, good mood.
Welcome to the kitchen. Let's get cooking. So what we want to do is we want to start with 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I've got them already thinly sliced. If not, if you get a full chicken breast, you want to slice that right down the middle and pound them out so they're nice and even. Doesn't have to be terribly thin, but just so they're nice and even and you don't have big thick spots. So like I said, I got these already cut into thinly sliced chicken breasts, and we're going to make a little brine for it to give it some flavor and make it nice and juicy. So to your bowl, you're going to add in 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. I like to use Cholula's or Frank's. Either one is really good, but whatever you have will work. Take your whisk, just kind of whisk that up a little bit. And what we'll do then is we'll put the breasts in a shallow dish. Lay them out there. And we're going to pour this brine over top. And then what we're going to do is get that in the refrigerator. And you're going to let that marinate or brine for at least 4 hours. Okay, now that we got those chicken breasts marinating in the buttermilk mixture, let's get started and let's put together a little batch of homemade coleslaw. So what you want to do is get 1.5 cups of cabbage that's been diced, get that into a bowl, 1/4 cup of thinly sliced and diced onion, 1/4 cup of shredded carrot, gives it a little color, little flavor. Let's mix that up a little bit. Now, I'm only really making enough for these sandwiches. If you want to make a bigger batch, by all means, double or triple it. Okay, now, in this small bowl the carrots were in, let's add 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and in this bowl we have 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon mustard and 1/4 teaspoon of honey. Adds a little touch of sweetness with the cabbage and carrots and onions. And to that we add 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. And you just give that a quick little mix up. And let's add that to the bowl. Give it a shot or 2 of black pepper. And let's mix that up. Now let's get this in the refrigerator. Not long, 15-20 minutes, 30 minutes. You want to keep it where it's nice and crunchy. Too long and it starts getting soft and whatnot. Let's get that in the refrigerator. We'll add that to our chicken when we plate. Okay, so now we're going to put together our seasonings. We're going to use it in the flour that we dip our chicken in. and also when we ultimately make the sauce for on top of the chicken. So, to 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, you're going to want to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a teaspoon and a half of black pepper. So, we're going to take that and we're going to just get that all stirred in. Whatever we don't use in this recipe, just store it in a nice container with a lid. You can use that on chicken or whatever you like. You'll find you're going to love it. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and we're going to grab the chicken and we're going to get frying. Let's do it. Okay, now let's get the egg mixture and the flour mixture ready so we can get that chicken coated and get it cooked. So, you want to add to a bowl 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of cornstarch. That's going to really make that coating on that chicken very crispy. 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and 2 tablespoons of our Nashville Seasoning. Woo! Now you want to get that gently mixed up so all of the chicken gets a little bit of that great flavoring. Okay, in the other bowl, we're going to get the egg mixture going. We've got 1 cup of buttermilk, and to that we're going to add 1 beaten egg. You just slightly beat that up. Just mix this together well with the buttermilk and pour that in and get yourself 2 teaspoons of your favorite hot sauce. Let's get that all nice and mixed up. We'll get that chicken out of the refrigerator. We'll get it all coated up and let's get it cooked. So we're going to grab one of those breasts. We're going to dip it into the flour mixture. Get that nice and coated. Shake that off. Make sure it's nice and coated. Shake that off. Now we're going to put it into our egg mixture. Get it kind of coated on both sides. Toss it back into the flour mixture. Okay, we're going to set this one over here on the rack. Let's get another one. Same thing, flour mixture. A little bit of a messy job, but well worth it, because I can't wait to try this chicken. Into the egg mixture. And back into the flour mixture. All right, we'll get the last one done, and I'll meet you over the stove. We'll get this fried up into the oil. In oil that's heated to about 350 to 375, we're going to drop our chicken, and we're going to fry it 7 or 8 minutes per side, so it's nice and brown and crispy. And now let's get the other side all cooked up and crispy. Doesn't that look good? Okay, now that these are done, let's get those out onto some paper towels and let's get them plated on some buns. Okay, here we go. We're going to make the sauce for the chicken, which is just so good. To 4 tablespoons of melted butter, you want to add 2 tablespoons of our Nashville Seasoning, a tablespoon of the oil that we use to fry the chicken in, and add a little sweet and heat, a little bit of Mike's Hot Honey. 1 tablespoon should do it. Add that in. Give it a quick little stir. And let's get it on the chicken. This stuff is so good. It's time to plate and time to eat. Let's do this. So we're going to get a toasted bun. Plate that there in the middle. Let's get one of these crispy chicken fillets. Add that to that bun. Then we're going to take some of the Nashville hot sauce. This is the best part of it. And you're going to slather that on. Don't be shy about it now. Come on. Come on, y'all. Get that sauce all over that thing. Oh, my gosh. Can't wait to try that. Then, you want to top it off with some of our homemade coleslaw that we made. That itself looks delicious. And maybe just a touch more. Top it with the toasted bun. Give it a couple pickles. Look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? It's going to be messy, but let's give it a try. The sauce is what makes the Nashville Hot Seasoning great. This is going to be a favorite of yours. You've got to make it. Here's good food, good mood, good family, good friends.